I give the floor to the Women's International League for Peace and Freedom.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. This is a statement by WILPF supported by Ma'ana Bniha organization in Libya. It draws on a written statement submitted by WILPF to the Council session. We welcome the report of UN High Commissioner on the human rights situation in Libya. We share the High Commissioner's concern about finding indicating, I quote, a pattern of attacks using imprecise weapons in heavily populated or residential areas, which together may amount to indiscriminate attacks, end of quote. The use of explosive weapons in populated areas in Libya, especially in area bombardment, continues to take a huge toll, as 70% of the deaths and injuries from explosive violence since 2011 have been civilian. In the context of the war on ISIS, frequent calls are made by numerous states to reverse the arms sanctions and float new weapon systems into the country to improve security. Women activists strongly oppose such calls, pointing out that doing that will do little to create security and instead risks escalating the existing crises. In this regard, we support the High Commissioner's recommendations for government to prioritize DDR programs. We deeply regret, however, the report does not include any recommendations relating to stopping the flow of weapons to warring parties. Mr. President, we urge all states to immediately cease the transfers of weapons and call on the Human Rights Councils to support that call. We urge states to stop directing financial aid to military and operations intended to end terror that only lead to an increased militarized environment. States should invest those funds instead in humanitarian actions where they are vitally needed. Finally, we urge states to honor their commitments to include women in all decision-making levels, a group of committed and capable Libyan women ready to offer alternative solutions to endless war, but they are not included in decision-making on the country's future. Libyan women deserve more than lip service to their inclusion. Thank you.
Shukran.